Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. I don't know whether you're going to be going goblin mode over Christmas. It was a new word to me when I read that it had been chosen by the Oxford English Dictionary as the word of the year for 2022. The definition was that it is a type of behaviour which is unapologetically self-indulgent, lazy, slovenly or greedy, typically in a way that rejects social norms or expectations. Various theories have come up as to the origin of the phrase goblin mode. It is connected, some say, with the Greek kobolos, which means rogue. Some say that this way of approaching life in a very self-indulgent way is what emerged out of the pandemic, when during the lockdowns people had very little else to do other than just sit in front of a telly watching box sets, which is one of the characteristics of goblin mode, apparently. Other people say that it's a sort of fin de siècle attitude, an idea that the end of the world is coming and that we might as well live it up and make the most of our lives without having too much responsibility for anybody else. Who knows where the phrase came from, but it certainly began to emerge this year, according to the Google survey of trends. It started in February and now has become, as the OED has said, a very well-known word, though not to me, maybe to you. But I thought it was interesting that it was a way of approaching life. I don't think it suggested that we live goblin mode all the time. It's a mode, it's a mood we go into of just relaxing and shedding responsibility, of being as slovenly as we like, and just thoroughly going into relaxation mode. It's something which I guess a lot of us are hoping to be able to do over these coming days. In a sense, that's what Christmas is for a lot of us. It's just the opportunity to not have any external pressures on us, but just the chance to just let our shoulders drop and give our bodies and our minds a chance to relax. And if that's what you want to do over Christmas, I wish you well, because I don't think it'll do you any harm just to let go for a few days. But of course, it's not a mode that is very creative most of the time. I wondered whether there could be any sense in which Christmas could be goblin mode, not just in the sense that it was an opportunity to be thoroughly relaxed, as the definition suggests, but also, as it also suggests, that it's relaxing in a way that rejects social norms or expectations. And here I think we can find a definite link with the Christmas message, because there is absolutely no way that God, choosing to be born the way that God did, as we all know from the Christmas stories, could be seen as conforming with social expectations or conventions. This was completely unexpected, abnormal, and contrary to what anyone would say was a commonsensical way of getting involved in the life of the world. And so I think as I relax and allow myself to be lazy and possibly even greedy, as the goblin mode suggests I might be this Christmas, I'm also going to remember that it's in honour of someone who broke every convention possible, and all for our good.